And we'll get into our first really nice little core work, which is our half rollbacks. You want to have your arms in the sleepwalk position. You're going to draw the shoulders down. We're going to pull the belly in. Now, if you're just starting out today, then hold on to the back of the hamstrings. But I know most of you are pretty seasoned Pilates students. So you're going to sit tall. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to pull the belly in. You're going to tuck the tailbone down just a little bit and roll to the lower part of the sacrum. Now scoop and pull that belly in. Take an inhale, holding. Exhale, tuck the chin in. And then you're going to roll up to this very tall, straight spine. Beautiful. This time we'll go ahead and grab the back of our legs. We're going to come into some pelvic tilt. So roll all the way down. You can keep the chin tucked in. That navel pull towards the spine. Good. Now I'd like you to just get right to the center of your mat. Now let's just rest your hands down to the mat. And let's take one knee at a time into your chest. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a hug. So we're going to roll a little bit of a yoga, full wind pose, and just kind of moving through the low back. Good. And so hug the knees in. We're going to come into what we call our leg arcs. You're going to bring the knees over your hips. You're going to keep the toes pointed, and you may have a little bit of an arch in your low back. Those who have tight backs, then I'm going to ask you to draw the knees in just a little bit so that the sacrum is connected to your mat. Now arms rest to your side, but I'd like you to tuck your shoulder blades down and away. And this is where we keep that 90-degree angle, right? And we're only hinging from that hip crease. So we tap the right toe down, keeping the belly strong, and then we lift that knee up, and then we tap the left foot down, and then bring it back up. So we do a little running here. We're going to tap right and left. So it's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Abs on. 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Then draw both knees up and together. Flex your feet this time and get that low back connected to the floor and shin parallel to the floor. We're going to drop down both feet at the same time, so keeping the knees, inner thighs together. So you start to drop down. Now they may or may not tap the floor, and bring the knees up, right? If you get too much arch in your back, then you're kind of taking away from the abdominals, right? We want the abs to do the work, and then we bring the knees back up. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Tap the heels down. Good. Bring it back up. Perfect. You should feel the work lowering and lifting, especially on the lift. So tap the heels down, and now bring the knees back up. 4 more. Take an inhale. Exhale. Tap down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly in and come up. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Tap the heels down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the knees up. Good. Really listen to your spine. 2 more times. Take an inhale. Exhale. Tap the heels down. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knees up. And last time, deep breath in. Exhale. Tap the heels down. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, pull the knees up. Beautiful. Let's just hug the knees in one more time. Good. So we'll come into our knee drops. So we're going to take the knees over again, the hip. This time I want the arms in a T, but the palms are going to be up. All right. And you may feel, just notice if you have just a small arch, that's okay. Again, if you want, think about the back of the rib cage and the belly pulling in. Chin is tucked in a little bit, neck is long. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you drop your knees to the right. So we're just moving a little bit towards the right, keeping the left shoulder blade glued down, and then pull to center, and then drop your knees to the left. Good, belly is strong as you pull to center. So inhale here, exhale, drop your knees. And we can add that little drop of the chin side to side. So when the knees drop to the left, the chin goes to the right. Good, pull back to center. Good, and now knees to the right, head to the left. Good, pull to center. And now knees to the left, head to the right. Perfect, pull to center. I'd like to do one more set. So we're gonna do 8 more, keeping the shoulders anchored to the floor. And now to the left. Good, pull that belly in. Good oblique work, I love this one. Drop the knees to the right, pull to center, and now knees to the left. Very good, pull to center. Let's do 2 more. Knees to the right, pull back to center, and now knees to the left. Good, and now pull to center. So bring the feet down to the mat, and what I'd like to do is, in yoga we call this the stargazer. So you're going to interlock your fingers, hands behind your head, and elbows are wide. Walk your heels a little bit up, but when you gaze down, you can't see your feet because your shin, your feet, your knees are all in parallel lines. So we want the elbows wide, and I'd like you to come into your pelvic tilt. So draw the belly in, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift, pause, tap the knees, bring the hands behind your head, and slowly roll down. So inhale here, exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and now release down. Take an inhale, exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and roll down. 4 more. Deep inhale. Exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and release. Last 3. Exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and release down. Inhale, exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and roll down. Last time. Inhale, exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind, and now release. Excellent work. We're going to come into our single leg stretch. So draw one knee at a time into a table position. Single leg stretch. Again, you're going to still get a great workout if you keep your head and shoulders down. Traditionally, it's a cervical knot and the lift of the shoulder blades. Please find the position or a modification variation of this that really works for you and your body. So traditionally, we hang on to the back of the hamstrings. You inhale to prepare. Exhale, we pull the navel to the spine, tuck the chin in, and lift the blades off the mat. Now, you're going to go ahead and send that right leg out as you hug the left knee in. And then we switch. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Rest. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Take a few rounds of breath. And we'll come into a yoga stretch. It's called the stick. And you just bring your feet down to the mat, and we're going to send both legs out across the mat. And you're just going to take your arms over the top of your head. So just like a stick, we're going to point the toes, pull and through the abdominals, right? So lengthen up through your spine and just reach out, wiggling your toes and your fingers. Take a long stretch through the front of the body. If some of you want to stretch your wrist, you can interlock your fingers and press your palms up and over. Take some deep breaths. Very good. One more full breath. Very good. So release your hands down by your side. Let's slide our feet back. And we'll come into our double leg stretch. All right, so taking one knee at a time into our table position. Get that connection of your low back and your mid back, the back of your rib cage to the floor. We're going to start out just like we do single leg stretch. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to pull the belly in, cervical nod, and then lift your shoulder blades off the mat. So the arms can be out here. We're going to reach the arms overhead as legs go in a diagonal and lift, and then circle around. So inhale, lift, and circle. Here's 6, circle around, and 5, circle around. Here's 4, circle around, and 3, circle around. Here's 2, circle around, and last one, and circle and hold, rest. Beautiful. Big deep breaths. Now we can do another yoga stretch. You're going to bring your feet down to the mat. Come into bound angle pose. So Baddha Konasana, bringing the bottom of the feet together. Draw the shoulder blades under. Again, you want that long neck and hands resting on the belly. So when we come into this pose, we're stretching inner thighs, we're stretching the psoas, and we're widening through that low back, which is great. So I'm just feeling my breath here with my fingers resting on my belly. Just taking 3 deep breaths. Just feeling the rise and fall. And one more breath. Good. Then bringing your hands on the outside of your thighs, draw your knees back together. This one is really the one that works our obliques, and it's the crisscross. So we're going to take one knee at a time. Remember, you can take a break. You can do 1 set of 8 or 2 sets of 8. And then just gradually, as you get stronger, then you'll get all 3 sets in if you wish. So interlock your fingers, hands behind your head. Now a lot of support for the neck. You can take your thumbs and rest them right along the ridge of the skull. That's a lot of support. Take an inhale as you exhale, pull the navel to the spine. And now lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Send the right leg out, right leg to left knee. And then we're going to switch. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, rest. Bringing your hands to your knees. Let's go ahead and roll over to your side. And we're going to use your hand to push up. Great, so we're going to come into seated position with a twist. I'm going to grab my blanket here, because I tend to have that tightness in my back and hips, and so sitting on the blanket really works out well. So if you have a towel or anything you can sit on, and some of you may be fine with this without just, if your hamstrings are not tight, this will probably be fine. So what we're going to do with a twist, we're going to take our legs straight out and flex those feet. So first we'll start with the twist, because we really want this twist to come from our torso, not really through our neck or our shoulders. So the way we do this is we'll start off with our hands behind our head. So elbows are wide, maybe my fingertips are just barely touching the back of my head. And so we take an inhale and lengthen. As we exhale, we start to twist. So twist through the torso, the shoulder, and then 3 pulses. So we pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale tall to center, then twist the other side. 3, 2, 1. Inhale tall to center, twist. 3, 2, 1. Inhale tall to center, exhale. Inhale to center, twist. Inhale to center, twist. Inhale tall to center, twist. Inhale tall, twist. Now come back to center. Let's release your hands down. This time let's do the arms. So the arms are straight into a T, but we'll rotate our palms up. Keep the shoulders and the neck soft. We'll just do 4 more and you'll notice a little bit of difference. Keep trying to twist again from the torso. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall to center, twist. Inhale to center, twist. Inhale, center, twist. 2 more. Inhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, center, twist. And come back to center. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring your feet on the mat. So go ahead and get rid of your blanket. But before we do that, let's come into all fours and pushing the heels back and dropping the hips towards your heels, towards your buttocks and forehead to the floor. Now we can do a little variation of child's pose. You can fold your forearms and rest your forehead to your forearms. And this is just a wonderful stretch through the back, through the low back, the sacrum, and the spine. Take those big, deep belly breaths. Good, so we're going to come up and we're going to lay onto our side. And on our elbow, so we want to get the shoulder over the elbow, and we want to keep the wrist in line with the elbow. We're going to stack our knees and our hips, and we'll do just a little bit of the leg kick. So this is really good for the quadricep, but also stretching the hip flexor. So hands can be on the mat. You're going to send this top leg out. I want you to flex the foot, zip up the abdominals, right? So hips are stacking. And then you bring that foot forward and you kick, kick, and then point and swing it back. Good. So kick, kick, swing back. Perfect. Kick, kick, and swing back. Good. Kick, kick, and swing back. 4 more. Kick, kick, and swing back. Good. Kick, kick, and swing back. Last 2. Kick, kick, swing back, and last one. Kick, kick, and swing back. Now bring it back. Bend the knee, and you can just hold it here, or if you'd like, grab the ankle or the shin, whatever you can hold on to. Drawing the knee back. We want to stretch through the front of your quadricep and your hip flexor. So hold here, shoulders rolled back, so we're opening up that shoulder a little bit. Good, 3 breaths. Very good. Then release that knee down. Let's come all the way down and do our twist. So you're going to tuck that bottom elbow in, reaching both arms out, hands together, knees are stacked, and you're going to inhale, reach the arm back, open the chest up towards your ceiling, and as you exhale, draw the hands back together. Good. This is a beautiful twist. So inhale, open the arm back, Try and get that shoulder blade to drop down to your mat. As you exhale, bring the hand back. Good, just one more time. Take an inhale. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Relax your arms and your shoulders down and pause. You are welcome to close your eyes here and taking 3 full breaths. One more inhalation. And as you exhale, let's draw the arm all the way back. Use that top hand, push down, and we'll go to the other side. Go ahead and swing the legs the other side. We're going to come onto that elbow and forearm. Now we want to keep the rib cage lifting. We don't want all the weight of your upper back, your body into the shoulders. So we want to lift up. Knees are stacked, feet are stacked. And, just watch the alignment. Middle finger in line with your elbow, elbow in line with your shoulder. You're going to send that top leg out, foot is flexed. And we're going to draw into the core strength. You're going to kick forward, 2 kicks, point and swing it back. Good. Kick forward. And now swing back. Kick forward. Now swing back. And this range of motion here is something too you can work on this leg. Kick forward, more mobility in the hip. Swing back. So kick forward. Swing back. Last 2. Kick forward. Swing back. And last one, kick forward. Swing back and pause. Bend the knee, grab the foot, and draw the heel towards the buttocks. You're going to roll that shoulder back so it's a little opening of the chest. Good. Stretching through the front of the quadricep and taking 3 breaths. Nice. One more inhalation. As you exhale, let's release that knee back down. We'll come into our book openings. So I'm going to have you come down. And you're going to bring your arms forward. You're going to inhale, reach the arm back. As you exhale, close the hands back together. So take an inhale. Open up the chest towards your ceiling, dropping the arm down. Exhale and close both hands. Just do it one more time. Inhale to open the chest, stretching through the front of the pecs and, all right, the collarbone. Let's exhale and close. And now this time we're going to pause. We're going to pause our twists. So we're going to inhale, open, release your arms down, tuck the chin in slightly, and take 3 more breaths. And on that last exhalation, let's go ahead and bring the hand forward. Use that top hand to push up. We're going to come back into that tabletop position, but just for a moment, we're going to curl the toes under and push our hips back and up into our little down dog. So you can keep your knees bent, right? The heels can be up if you want to just get more length in the spine, or some of you may choose to press the heels down, pull the belly in. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, we're just going to bend the knees a lot and walk our hands and our feet together into a forward fold. I'd like you to take a deep breath and then go ahead and bring your hands onto your shin. And we're just going to roll up so knees are soft and come all the way up. So release your hands. Let's inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and sweep to the earth. So inhale, circling up. Exhale, sweeping down. And one more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweeping down. Now bring your hands over the crown of your head and now to your heart. Thank you so much, you guys. Awesome job. Namaste. Have a great evening.